put the Thinsulate down, or on the walls and in the spaces here. Decided to do some of the smaller ones in amongst the door. We'll have to put some in down in these struts up in top, and then we're going to hit up here. Start gluing everything in place. Same on this door. Start insulating it out. So we decided to go with the Thinsulate instead of the rock wool or the pink or any of that stuff. So stuff that in there. It's going to puff its way out a little bit, but a couple I got to do some fancy, a little bit of fancy curves. Get the mattress out. We can do some of that up there. Do all the doors, and then the roof. And I just wanted to show you what the Thinsulate actually was. It's like a layer of fabric on the back, and then you get all the Thinsulate material on the front. This is what I've been using. Same stuff they use in clothing, the Thinsulate. You'll see in the brands, coats, jackets, sweaters. You'll see that they use the same stuff on the clothing. Not this thick. Well, maybe some of it is, but usually not this thick. But this stuff seems to work really well. You can actually touch it, work with it. It's not going to get itchy like some of the other insulation that people are using, or wool, or things like that. So these are kind of scraps that I've currently have not quite left over, but they'll be used in different portions. Some of the smaller areas we'll put it in. But that's what we're looking at for the Thinsulate on the walls and the ceiling. Kind of cool, kind of just all came up wrapped up in a great big bundle, and it expands as you let it sit. But not the cheapest, but I think it's one of the easiest to work with. You don't get the mess of the spray foam. I mean, the spray foam makes it easier to get into some of those smaller areas where you just can't get this into some of the pillars and stuff like that. Even if you cut it really thin, it's really hard to get in. But once you put that spray foam in there, you're not getting that out. Like that's there to stay. And I didn't really want that. So I used a little bit of spray foam around the back of the wheel wells where I can still get at it if I want to remove it, but it was just kind of to deaden the noise. After putting the kill mat down, there were still some spaces, so I stuck that in. It's recommended for acoustic control and vehicle door panels, headliners, wheel wells, pillars, instrument panels. Interesting. Thermal properties. I mean, you can see how thin it is, so and you get an R 3.7 to, depending on which one, 5.2. I think this is the 600 that I bought, so it is the thickest. Should give an R value of 5.2. You see now I've got Thinsulate all on those walls, these walls. Again, windows are going to be in here, so I don't know the exact measurements of where I'm going to put it, but I got Thinsulate there, up on the ceiling. Now up front, also, I'm going to put the max air fan in, so I'm saving that till after I get the fan in place. These little channels, probably going to run the wires through here, probably in behind here, so we'll wait to do some of this till after I get everything in place.